Hello everybody. Welcome back. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. All right. I got a new project in mind. I do not have the tools and stuff that I need to do segmenting, but this is segmenting, but it's not precise. So anyway, I got this scroll saw that I borrowed from Rebecca. Rebecca is a good friend of LP's, and I met her through LP. So she's my friend too, okay? Anyway, I want to say thank you, Rebecca, for letting me borrow this. And because I'm going to try it out and see if it'll work. Anyway, I have a piece of dark Fatwood. It's far gone. I always tell you that. Let me angle this down some. It's far gone Fatwood. I put in some Star Bond on it, and it's soaked, and so it's good and hard, kind of like a brick, really. And then I got a piece of the regular Fatwood. This is a good, rich kind of Fatwood, and I cut it in a square because what I'm going to do is draw a circle around it using this. Draw a circle around it, all the way around it, and I'm going to go to my bandsaw and try to cut out same size circle, okay? And the reason why is because when I start cutting on it, I'm going to try to cut both pieces. Now, I don't know if this can handle it or not. So I tell you what, it feels pretty firm. I might have to start off like cutting it in half, cutting it in, eighths or something like that with the bandsaw, and that's fine. But I'll glue both pieces together so that when I cut the pieces, and I'll number them also, when I cut the pieces, they will be matched up because they're going to be glued together. Because I'm going to cut smaller pieces that are pointed, and I'm going to use it a little bit in a design for a ferro rod handle. Now, this portion is from my former video that broke off, and I can still use it. I'm taking this and put it on top of here as a different kind of design. Now I have to cut this off straight, and I might have the other piece the other piece is what I used when I finished that ferro rod handle that went on here. But yeah, we'll go from there, okay? And I'll probably take another piece of my dark Fatwood right here, put it here, and then put the design here. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but you'll see when I hopefully get it all put together and it all works out. We'll see. But this is beautiful Fatwood here. This is sticky, sticky stuff. If you don't believe me, you can ask the Fatwood Queen, Shalisa Shell. She'll tell you. She said she had to mop up her floor. I told her to use some pine saw. That Fatwood, she can use it as pine saw. Well, I don't know what they use to mix pine saw, but they do use some of the pine. Probably turpentine or something. I don't know. Well, a lot of people are allergic to stuff like that, so I hope I never get allergic to pine. That's for sure. My mom was, and so she couldn't use things like pine saw and stuff like that. And I don't want to be allergic to it because I work with Fatwood all the time. So anyway, okay, we're going to get right to it, and then I'll be back, okay? And I hope y'all can join me. Okay, I'm going to glue these together. See, so it's not perfect. The other one's not perfect neither. We'll glue them together. All right, and that's what I'll do next. Okay, I have them glued together, and I have them clamp on there. Let's get this thing angled properly. Okay, so I got a clamp on there, and I apologize about my hands. They're messy. They get dirty. I can't get everything off. I'm constantly working with crafts, so they get glue on them. That dyed wood, the spectra ply, you know, just all kinds of stuff, wood shaving. So I apologize. My hands are not always, even though I wash them. I'm fixing to wash them now, but I just want to apologize for anybody who looks at my hands and they're like, man, her hands are dirty. Well, what do you think? Okay, I cut it off here. I cut the section off that was not level. So I made it level here. Now this is off true a little bit. It kind of slightly is off true, but that's fine. I don't want to mess with it right now. I'd rather, you know, deal with that when it's all together. So the whole piece will be running true at the same time. Because if I try to make it true here and then I put that on, it's not going to be running true again. And then I have to shave down some more. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to remove too much wood. So we'll wait until that is dry and I piece things together. All right. And I'll see you then, okay? All right. Okay, I have the two pieces glued together, and I glued a tenon on there so I can make it round. That's all I want to do is just make it really good and round. And then I'm going to take it back off. I'm going to cut the tenon off. And then I'm going to start cutting pieces off of it. Okay, I got it finished. This piece came off because I didn't let it dry long enough or something. I don't know. But this Fatwood right here, excuse me, fat. Oh my goodness. This Fatwood right here is so full of resin that it's hard to get things to stick to it sometimes. It really is. Like I've said before, and I'll refer to her again, you can ask Lisa Shell, you know, when you're trying to put a final coating of polyurethane or what have you on there, it just does not want to dry. It's some sticky stuff. I would say it's probably the stickiest Fatwood I've ever found. Now, I don't know. Some people got some sticky Fatwood out there. This is pretty sticky. It's on up there. It is way on up there at the top. But, and I'm excited about that. I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm excited, you know, to have some of the stickiest Fatwood. You can have very resinous Fatwood, and it's still not that sticky. This stuff is sticky. Woo! Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to cut this off right here. And let's go ahead and do that. I can hit it with the utility knife real quick, but I don't necessarily have to have it like that. I like it to be kind of flat. It's just a little bit of the birch wood on there, that's all. But anyway, I think I already said it. But in case I didn't, I sent Lisa Shell. I made one of these for her. It's not anything fancy at all. It's just something I rigged at home. But it works. It works very well. Mine, I put epoxy resin in it because it was looser. But hers was pretty tight when I put the knife. I took a knife from my kitchen that I never ever use. And yeah, I think I did mention about it. So when I edit the video, I'll make sure I don't repeat myself. But yeah, I took a utility knife. I modified it. I don't ever use them. I didn't like them. They were serrated and they just didn't cut very well to me. But they're not that flimsy. They're a little bit, but anything that's kind of thin is going to be kind of bendable a little bit. But it is stainless steel, and it's pretty firm. It's more firm than my other knife, the butter knife I was using. And this right here, it's got a little, it's just a PVC pipe and handle, and you can just go to it and cut it on off. All right, we got it going. Okay, this is my thinking. This is why I put these two pieces together, so that when I do cut my little segmented pieces, they'll be the same as the dark, and I'll be able to put them together, right? And go back and forth with them. I hope that's what we're going to do. I think it'll work much better than if I had two separate pieces and tried to cut two separate pieces. Then they're not going to fit as well. So we're going to do that. I'll start off after I've measured everything, the angles. I'll cut it with the bandsaw, like in half, and then in quarters, in eighths. And then when it gets smaller, I'll try to use that scroll saw and see how it goes. Then we'll go from there. I'm trying to talk, baby. No, you need to get down. Okay, what I think I'll do is I'll take these, glue them together. Okay. Then I'll take these and glue them together. Baby. Okay, hold on a minute. My cats are acting up. Okay, I glued it together, and last night I got to looking at it, and I'm like, I've done something terribly wrong. And what it is this is not the pattern that I wanted. I forgot, I don't know why, dummy me, I meant to turn these around. Like, put the wider end of this down here, not all the pointed parts of it facing in. So I meant to shift them around all the way around like that, and I forgot to do that. So it is what it is. I got this pattern. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. I'm going to turn it this way. Okay. And I'm going to cut it here a little bit and cut it here a little bit so it's flat. And then I'll put it on the other end of that piece that broke off from the ferro rod handle I was formerly doing in the last video. And I don't know where I put that piece. Oh, there it is. Okay, so what I'll do, okay, so I'm going to have it like this. But I'm going to turn it just a little bit, and then I'll cut the ends off, okay? And then we'll go from there, because I don't need a large section, okay? So I'm going to begin there, and then next time, if I got enough wood, which I think that I do, I don't know for sure, I'll try to do it correctly. That's so funny. I kept sitting there on the couch looking at it for like an hour, and I kept thinking, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Something's not right here. It's not going to go. The pattern's not going to go the way I wanted it to go. So then it dawned on me what I did wrong. So anyway, we're just going to go along what it is, and we're going to see what it turns out to be. How about that? I'm sure it'll still be something beautiful. All right, and we're going to get right to it. All right. All right, I don't know where, excuse me. I don't know where I left off, so anyway, I'm just going to get started. Here we go. I'm going to rough that out just a little bit. I'll stop. I'll take it off that tenon, or I don't have to take it off the tenon right now. I'm going to put it on this other piece right here on the end, okay? I'll put a dowel in it, and then we'll go from there. I'll make sure I put a hole in it over here too. Let's see what it looks like. A little bit of a gap right there. But it looks pretty cool. Now, it'll be brought down some more, so it'll get past some of this area that looks pretty rough. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put a hole in it over here. So let me do that now. Let's hope it's not gonna fall off or anything. Because I used Loctite glue. I didn't use the regular Tight Bond or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I think it's Tight Bond. Okay, I think it's dry now. I'm sure it's dry. It feels like it. It looks like it might be slightly out around over here. This area here will have to be reshaped just a little bit. But this doesn't matter. That's just a tenon. Let me get my shield on. And let's get going. Let's get going with this baby. We ready to go. Okay, I gotta fill in these cracks. That's the bad thing. Oh my goodness, this stuff kills me. These, that's the bad thing about not having the proper segmenting tools. I can't fill in things. I mean, I can't have the precise cuts. But we're gonna pull this off. We're gonna get it done. But I gotta stuff this in here, fill in the cracks. And, you know, I've done it before a few times, so it's not a big deal. This crack right here goes all the way through, though. So, I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back, okay? Okay, I went ahead, glued up a lot of areas to make it cogent. The center where it joins was a slight gap, so I filled that in. So, and you know, I made sure that all the holes were filled in. So it looks like it never had holes in it. So that's a good thing. So you can still do, excuse me, man, I'm having some trouble here. You can still do segmenting. This is segmenting. It's just without the sled and the wedgie tools. Okay. So this is segmenting. Excuse me. So anyway, we're going to get going with it and try to finish it up. How about that? I'm going to have to bring this down a little bit because there is a flat area right here. Bring that bottom down a little bit. I wanted to just keep it kind of big because of the design, but I got to bring it down just a tad.
I I can't hear the voice inside me, so I look up to the stars.
Alright, I think she's done. Let's hope that it's not scarred over there, though. Man, that's beautiful right there. Now, that's not as dark. Why? Let me work on this area a minute. It's beautiful stuff. Man, that's beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. Stunning stuff. Okay, let's get it off the chuck and see if it is okay. And then we can put some clear glue on there and be done. So that's why I put all this cushion on there. Just protect it. Especially when it has a lip. Okay, that's good. Good. Now, this end needs to be shined up like this end because it is not as dark. This turned out beautifully. But I don't want to put it back on the chuck, so we're going to leave it alone. I can try to shine this area up where it's a little bit lighter with the brown, the dark Fatwood, with the buffer wheel on the Dremel. But yeah, that is absolutely stunning. Woohoo! Look at there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, is it worth it? I say yes. All right, I'll be back when it's done. Hello, welcome back. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I've had to do that a lot lately. There's something in the air. I don't know what it is. All the rain, changing back and forth with hot and cold. My body can't adjust. I don't know. Now my hands are dirty again. I've been fooling with stuff, doing crafts, doing glue, just wood shavings, and it discolors my hands. Anyway, we have it finished. Isn't that beautiful? What's on there? What in the world? Something got on there. Tried to dry up on my piece. No. Anyway, there's another piece. I know what happened. I was doing some work with the Dremel in here, and some of the shavings got on it when it was still drying. That's what I think will happen. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? This is why, and I've said it before, this is why I want to go into segmenting. Because you can make beautiful, beautiful art with this. That is just so handsome. Okay, this dark brown wood here is far gone Fatwood, but it is some stunning stuff. Look at the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous? Now this is getting closer to a design I would love to have, but it's still not quite the design that I want to have. But this is an absolutely stunning design. I love this. This really adds a lot of character to this ferro rod handle. And there's the piece right there that broke off. And see, I didn't throw it away. I didn't discard it. I didn't expunge it. I didn't say, well, it's no good. It broke off. I improvised and used it and added this piece to it. And it worked out perfect. Look at that. It's the same wood and everything. So I have two different designs together. I got it where it was wrapping around like the former one. And then I have this new design that I put on there. Now a lot of that chunk, there was a larger chunk. A lot of it I didn't even use. It got shaved away when I was wood turning. It got cut away. But hey, it turned out beautifully. And like I said before earlier on in the video, I mean, I don't have the tools to make precise measurements, so there was little gaps here and there. Not very bad, but a few areas I had to add some wood shavings. When I had done this one, I had to add wood shavings in here. So that's why it's discolored a little bit, which I don't care for. And right over here. And but other than that, it turned out beautiful. There's the bottom, or where the ferrocerium rod's going to go. And usually, I mean, it's a 1/2 inch of what I use. And usually I have to open up just a tad more with the Dremel to fit it in there. So although I used the proper size bit, it's not quite opening it up enough to slide it on in there. So, and that's not a problem. It doesn't take much to you know, open it up just a little bit more, and then put some glue on there, and then put the ferrocerium rod in there. So anyway, it turned out wonderful. All right, isn't this fun? Isn't this exciting? I think it is. I just entered a new foray of wood turning there. You know, I love to explore, and I love to expand out, and I love to branch out and be able to create new and beautiful and interesting kind of art. I really love art, and it really makes me so excited. And I'm thankful for all of you. You know, coming and just watching and enjoying my videos, enjoying my art that I'm putting out there. I love that. That makes me happy. Thank you very much for adding richness in my life. Excuse me. I can't talk today. Excuse me. So I'm just so thankful. And even if y'all didn't ever show up, if nobody watched my channel, at least I'm really enjoying life and enjoying the art that I create. And, well, it looked like a piece of hair got glued up in there. I wonder how I can get that out. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't know. I can't get it out right now. But anyway, so I thank you, though. I thank you. I thank you for each and every one of you and your comments, and I've said it many times before, so I won't belabor the point too much. But it's finished, and that is awesome. And earlier on, I had to put a hole in it on each end, put a dowel in it to put it together. I found that you can't just glue the two pieces together, really. You have to have a dowel to hold it together real good. But, you know, you can see that it's joined together here, but you don't, I mean, it's joined nicely and very uniformly. So, anyway, thank you for coming and visiting my channel, all you visitors. Thank you. Thank you for all my regulars. I thank you. I'm so thankful for y'all. So I'm truly blessed, and I thank you so very much. And I hope that y'all are smiling, and if you're not, you better start smiling. Yes, you better. If you want to have a happy life. Yeah, I know there's a lot of things that can get us down. And I completely understand that, you know. I get that. We're not going to have our happy days. We really are not. And you can't force yourself to put a smile on your face all the time. I can't. So, because you know what? True smiles come from your heart. If your heart is smiling, it'll show up in your face and your eyes and your mouth. Everything will be beaming from your face. Your countenance will be shining. And you'll know that somebody's truly happy. And they're smiling from the heart. That's when you're really smiling. Okay. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I thank you once again for coming to my channel, and I hope to see y'all again. And until next time, it's Fatwood life, baby. Fatwood life. That is the only life to live that is so fun and so rich and so full of life with the Fatwood and friends and family, everything. Wood turning. Keep it turning and burning, baby. That's right. All right, and I hope to see y'all next time. Until then, remember, never give up. Do not give up. All right. Bye-bye.
There's an old familiar silence when I'm lost inside my heart. I can't hear the voice inside me, so I look up to the stars.